Welcome to this tutorial video, which will talk you through the member response overview. First, navigate to members.integralalliance.org and then log in using your integraldr.org username and password. If you need reminding what this is, please contact Becky using the help link in the footer of the website. Choose the icon on the home page which is called View Disaster Responses. Then choose the disaster you want to interact with, in this case Cyclone Idai, and then choose the icon labelled Member Response Overview. The Member Response Overview allows you to see what all members are doing in this response. These icons all look very similar to these which you see on the Disaster Response Overview or dashboard, but with the important difference that each of these icons includes the word all. And I'll now talk you through each of these options in turn. View all opted-in members allows you to see the member status of every member in the alliance. To sort the data, you can click on the column headers. For example, clicking on member status will allow me to see all those who are opted in first, with all those who are out at the bottom. On every page in the member response overview, you have the option to download the data using this blue button at the top. This allows you to download it as a spreadsheet. Please be careful with our data because we are only allowed to share it within the alliance. Every page in the member response overview also has two options at the bottom of the page. This first option allows you to update your data, which appears on this page, and the second option takes you back to the member response overview landing page. Let's go back there now and look at the next icon, which is View All Disaster Contacts. This allows you to see the contact details for everybody involved in the response. Again, you can download this data using this link, but please be careful with this data, as we've only been given permission to share it within the alliance. If you notice any mistakes in your data, you can of course choose to update your information here, or you can choose to go back to the member response overview. Let's look at the next icon, which is View All Member Response Plans. Here you have two options. You can view all the members' plans, or you can view the funding shortfalls. If you're interested in helping to fund a member's shortfalls, you can contact them using the contacts on the View All Disaster Contacts where we've just been. Let's go back to the landing page and choose the next option. View All Income for this response will show how funds have been shared and allocated between members. It will mainly be used by the Secretariat to create funding flows. Remember that there might not be any information on this page if you've not yet been asked to formally report your income at 3, 6 and 12 months into the response. And the same is true of the View All Beneficiaries icon. Here it allows you to view all the beneficiaries both of served by members directly or served by members' partners, but there won't be any information there until you've been formally asked to report your beneficiaries at 3, 6 and 12 months into the response. View All Comms Files, View All Ops Files and View All Conference Calls all go to the same place that the Disaster Overview dashboard takes you to. That's a library of all the comms and ops resources and a list of all the agendas and minutes for our calls. And finally, this infographics icon will show up to 4 infographics for the disaster as they become available. These thumbnails are quite low res, but if you download it, it should come up full resolution. And that's the end of this whistle-stop tour of the member response overview, but if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me.